take out my ID because it gets damaged. God bless you. Henry Guichon live here, ending this incredible concert in the rain. Thank you so much. God bless you, and we will continue coming next time. Yo, man, we in the rain, brother. How you doing? God bless you, brother.
The apple of God's eye. They are God's chosen people. They are God's covenant people. God Almighty entered into a blood covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that the land of Israel belonged to them forever. Genesis 17:7, and I will establish my covenant between me and you and your descendants after you in their generations. Listen to these next words. For an everlasting covenant, to be God to you and your descendants after you. That means forever and forever. That means right now. Israel does not occupy the land. They own the land, saith God.
Stop shooting the rockets off. That's a good way to de-escalate this. But you got to actually stop shooting the rockets off first.
Do you believe that we could be heading towards a ground invasion kind of conflict between Israel and Hamas?
There is certainly that risk. The actions to date of the terror regime, the Hamas folks in the Gaza Strip, make clear that they will stop at nothing. Right, they are launching rockets at civilians. When I hear Democrat leaders talk about de-escalation or somehow that these two actors, the Israelis and the Hamas terrorists, there's a moral relativism between the two of them. It is disgusting.
1,050 rockets have been launched at Israel since Monday evening, so about the last 38 hours. 1,050 rockets. Hamas claims it fired an additional 210 rockets towards Tel Aviv directly, so not just into Jerusalem or into the desert or into border towns with Gaza, but also into Tel Aviv. Israel has hit 500 Gaza targets in the past day and a half as part of the, quote, Guardians of the Walls.
People need to understand what a live rocket can do.
I have been in places on my deployments where we were attacked with rocket fire. It is incredibly frightening, and it is incredibly deadly, potentially. All the loss of life, Jay, on both sides is truly unnecessary and regrettable. But here's the thing. The IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, they're not only trying to keep Jews safe, there are Arabs in Israel who are also under these rocket attacks.
On May 14th, which is just 2 days away, is Jerusalem's Independence Day. So you think they'll be firing some rockets then? Then the next day is May 15th, which is called Nakba Day by the Palestinians. That means the catastrophe. So this is not like something that just de-escalates tonight. This is an uptick in escalation, and the Israelis have got to be able to continue to respond, and they need the international community to tell them it's okay to respond.
With American leadership, we could